So let that be known, LCS. These guys don't necessarily like Zyra that much as it falls completely through the draft.
Yeah. Dardoch chasing Inori out of his jungle, pops the ghost. That's going to immediately prompt him to leave. Slow lands in though, Dardoch still chasing. Another Q lands in. Inori does have his flash, but when is he going to use it? There it is, very nicely done. Gets up from under Ole's Q as well. Well, Dardoch again, blast cones over, finds Inori. Oh! That one went to Dardoch and he's caught. No stun's going to land, but Ole's going to chase him down. Adrian here, fends him off with the bubble. Pobelter gonna throw it in there as well. There's the stun in him, first blood to Immortals mid laner. Actually, first item buys done for those mid laners, but we'll hold on to that as Dardoch back down to the bottom side. Looking for Adrian as his kill. There's the flash out from Nami. Exhaust is ready, but Dardoch is going to force them back. Arrow slowed up as Coach Sun almost gets himself sniped. Arrow, not quite enough mana for another Q, I don't think.
Push up and get the wave clear. Looks like they want to go for play.
Found Adrian, there's Dardoch down as well. Ulti, not quite there, lands actually in onto Dardoch, but Adrian's going to get blown up here. The kill over to Dardoch as Pobelter solo killed in that mid lane.
And he lost both summoner spells. What happened with Pobelter there? Doesn't even get Ryu's Hex Drinker. Inori wanted to come in for the assist, but was not able to get there. So Immortal's bot lane actually works, but it's Pobelter. We're going to have to get a replay on that kill. This also stops him from being able to get Baron, so he just gets the stun and goes for an all-in, but the exhaust hits right as he's ulting. Ryu also had the backup of the Hex Drinker, so just misjudging his damage pretty substantially there, and also had used all of his peel by stunning Ryu in the first place.
I mean, the gold is not showing much.
Oh dear, no bard to help him.
Cody's-san caught out, that's an easy kill. Very nice brush snipe as Ole. We're going to try and land something up on a Ryu. Oh, he cuts back around the tower, but the Syndra ulti going to try and move in for it. Dardoch just dives in. There's the stun, and that's going to be a kill. Inori, though, going to take Ole out for the trade. Not quite there in time to save Mizzig. He's joined in as well with the teleport, but I think Pobelter and Dardoch have gotten themselves out.
Yeah, it's going to be a little interesting, but they don't want to tango with a 3v2.
The package again for Ryu. Didn't get too much use out of it before, but might get much better this time.
The enemy jungle with it.
Dardoch looks for the red buff, doesn't get it. Good smite actually from Dardoch, secures it. Pobelter roaming up. That means Ryu has to leave. But good pressure applied. He was looking for top lane. Yep. Flame smartly backed off. But Ryu starting to leave this lane's bad news for Immortals. It's bad too. Pobelter going to get chunked. Wave is going to hit him. There's the bubble follow up, and Ryu with a snipe.
And the support gank comes in huge for Adrian.
Now Ole all out on his own, isolated indeed versus the Kha'Zix. Inori going to get some vision and realize he doesn't want to chase into unknown territory, but so the fact that he's had not as good a start and the CSC is even significantly different means that Ryu's getting all in the mid lane. Zigdo going to protect him, Dado looking to dive in, but Inori's here. They might turn around. The last axe is not enough. Oh. And Zig is just tanking everything. And it does feel like P1 kind of know they want to take this mid out of turret if possible. Adrian chased down by Dardoch though. Squishy supports do not favor well. Arrow stunned as well actually by Ole, but no follow-up there as the TP is going to come in from P1 and Nori going to look to make it happen again. Now the snipes move in. Spikes are good, but a good exhaust. It's going to be the snipe. Cody's-san able to collect one, but Immortals' health looking a little low.
They're going to go for it. Dardoch has ultimate.
Yeah, they're going in. Adrian's like, no. And now Dardoch's like, yeah, that doesn't work on me. I'm all out. Ryu's still here, though. Ole actually going to get all in. They might trade back for support.
Oh, here we go.
Down. Does take Ole with him, but Pobelter's in. Ultimate out. Is that Minori going to join the fray? Pops Pobelter.
Those are the ones that hurt when the fight gets decided by missed skill shots. Right there. Looked like to me Pobelter missed pretty much everything. And Ryu gets out alive. Phoenix 1 might just look to steamroll in for fights.
He's another pick. In fact, Pobelter is far too far forward.
Oh, but can he just walk away?
He can. Ole's like, all right, I got you, don't worry. And now Mortals might even go for a play in the Drake pit.
Yeah, well, they got to be careful because it's setting up a 5v5. They're really hoping to get a pick on a squishy.
That's not a squishy. That might be, though. Ryu
still took half his health.
Satchel Tide is there. Stuns him against the wall. Great double stun, actually, from Bard and Flame. Snipes one off as Zig goes down. P1 going to be playing 4v5.
But, yep, they have the Zigs as well. He might want to try and get that turn and execute range. Can't quite do it, and now they have to be a little fearful of the counter attack.
Oh, Ole going to go down to Ryu again. He's had Bard for breakfast today. Ryu, 4 kills still in this one.
They have no options other than face check or give up the Baron, except for that Bard ultimate.
Nice ult there from Ole, but P1 can pull away pretty safely. Zig in the front side, gonna tank up the majority of that damage, and Flame is still pushing, but P1 is gonna force this fight.
Yeah, the longer they're on Baron without killing it, though, the more poke they will take from the Baron. So Immortals hoping to find their way in this fight. Will Phoenix One peel for it?
Oh, Ryu actually getting chased in by Flame. P1, that's looking a little scattered. In fact, the Nori's forced to leap out of the way. Redemption going to heal them up very nicely. Well, P1 might be looking for a pick on the Cody's son here. Dardok in the area as well. Now going from again. There's the stun up. Cody's son going to get isolated and torn apart by the Kazakhs.
Yeah, and they somehow just slipped through all the wards.
Hi, Ryu. Dardok pops his ulti. Good use of the package from Ryu to poke them down. P1 on the siege or potentially the Baron play.
Yeah, because Cody's son being down and having no Zig's ult even when he revives will make it a little bit easier. But we're still pretty early on into the game, so Phoenix One still may be thinking about the pick. Everyone's in the Baron pit. Jace Q is down as well.
Dardok is low and went.
They also don't have a Bard ult for another few seconds.
Yeah, this is going to be tight. Ole needs to go back in for it, but Baron looks to already be down. Decisive play. Oh, that looked close. Ryu secures it for his team, though. It's going to be all right. Well, Immortals are, I think, trying to run it down mid and get pressure going there, but Ryu more than happy to try and get a kill. Dardok forced to ult again, though.
And Ghost.
Tidal Wave's going to chase down, doesn't hit anyone, but it's going to zone the rest of Immortals away, and Ryu is still shoving poke towards the squishies. Going to cut off this lane and make sure it pushes in their favor.
And that is just a death sentence for Dardok not having Ultimate or Ghost on the Olaf. He is pretty much unable to participate in a 5v5 team fight without those abilities. So Phoenix One just start right up, and if they're tanking properly, if Zig would get in the pit and tank that Baron for him, they'd be able to peel for a fight much more easily, but they're just going to burst it down.
Adrian's got a lot of healing, and they've got plenty of damage, so P1 is happy to take it without their tank.
So they can get bursted down by Ryu if they walk into these fights. They have to try at some point, though, to get the fight.
And they just cut them off here. That turret's going to melt. Edge of Knife from Arrow is going to keep him alive from Pobelter, and this inhibitor should fall pretty quickly. Immortal's not going to look to defend this one, I don't think. And P1 able to take it down. Zig gets stunned, but that's not the target they want, and immediate pings top lane for Phoenix One.
Immortals loses the poke game, the sustain game, the team fight game, and the initiation game because they pick laning.
Or maybe the whole game as well. Oh, his Bardol is going to go wide, and that's just going to keep the siege going for Phoenix One. Zig tanking everything he can. Arrow almost takes out the Bard. We're not able to get that snipe down. That's going to force them back. The health bar's blinking a little lower, and Phoenix One are closing in for the kill.
They really are. Second inhib down. Immortals would have to go all out, but they've already expended Bard ultimate to little effectiveness. Phoenix One could even just walk for the third inhibitor and dare Immortals to fight them because they don't have a clean way of initiating.
Just feels too easy. Phoenix One have the next wave prepped up as well. It's just all so clean today. And this turret's going to melt. The Cody-san ulti isn't going to clean things out, and Zig is going to get aggressive onto Dardok. Tidal Wave's in, and Nori, we're going to try and get a poke down as Cody-san actually got killed by the Kazakhs. Healing's going to come through, inhibitor's going to fall down, and it's just disaster for Immortals.
Yeah, Zig standing in front. Ryu nearly gets bursted down, but he's fine. He'll be sustaining up, and Phoenix One is trying to walk this one in.
Zig unkillable, huge bubble for Adrian after Arrow's ultimate, and now Nori goes in for the kill, leaps forward, gets exhausted, and shut down by Flame. So it's going to look a little awkward on camera, but Phoenix One looking to still win this one.
Yeah, it's Dardok and Flame. Flame does do a bunch of damage, so 3 inhibitors down, they might have to wait.
Ryu went back, so can't quite end it, but Zig looking kind of unkillable.
He's got a package. He might be trying to fly in.
Oh, he takes him down. There's Ryu straight to the back towards Dardok. No, he wants Flame instead. Gonna look for the big 1v1. And Jace looking to win it. Flame with the outplay shuts it all down. And now Dardok gonna chase towards Adrian. Throws an axe up mid-suspension. That's kind of cute. But Adrian, he's having some trouble. That axe goes a little short.
Oh my.
Knock-up's good. Arrow gonna keep firing it in. And now P1 are kind of trapped. Blastcone's gonna get Arrow to safety, maybe.
Things just got a little peculiar. I feel like the game is still pretty much in the hands of Phoenix One, but Flame trying to single-handedly keep him in this as he had a super solid 1v1 outplay on Ryu right there. But there's like 10,000 health in each minion wave in each lane because multiple super minions are spawning in each lane once you have 3 inhibitors down. So it just takes a really long time for Immortals to clear it.
For Phoenix
They're going to try and fight him.
I mean, they have to. Good little trap. But Immortals have no choices left, really. And Zig just doesn't care. Maybe he cares a little more now. Oh, Ole finds through. That's good. Arrow's actually one of the targets. Good flash out from Arrow. Adrian going to get stunned up. He's going to try and run away from it. Dardok goes all in for the kill in the back line. And Nori stunned in by Pobelter, but no one dead just yet. Dardok almost going down.
Yeah, and a lot of Ziggs and Cinder damage did land, pushing Zig back. Zig could recall, heal up, and then teleport on a minion to get back in here at full health. I think that's what we're going to see.
There's literally nothing left but the Nexus for Immortals to fight for, but they are going to have to go in for it. P1 going to try and close it out. Arrow's taking poke on the other end, but Zig He's just waiting for the minions. Ole gets chunked. He's almost dead. And Phoenix One is going to lurch forward and try and take this down. Immortals backed into a corner, trying to defend the Nexus, but it's already going down low. Phoenix One is going to leap forward. Flame's going to go down. The shutdown for Ryu. And there's the sweep for Phoenix One.